actually. We are live on video before I'm recording, so hang on, video watchers.
Just gaze at me and Brian and a somewhat panicked Amy.
You know what? We're giving time for people to come into the
Yes,
chat room.
exactly.
And the people who are watching the replay,
This might be edited out too. I think we
fast
can do
forward.
that.
Okay, now I'm going to talk like normal. This is the Food Scientist Podcast and live stream. I am your host, Amy Zajac. I am here with Brian Pierce
Well, hello everyone.
and Danny Sussman.
Hey, Amy. Hey, Brian.
And for our regular watchers, you'll notice we're going to sit it in a different order.
I know it's a world gone mad. I tells ya.
It is totally strange to me
Yes.
because I can't see both of you, which means I'll probably end up turning my back.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Amy.
turn around. Oh,
just give up. Just totally turn around. So, and I'm going to pull the Danny now and lean in and be the close one.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what we have today, we'll always have our food experiences and food
Mhm.
news.
Mhm.
But then we're going to get into some Pringles, which you see some of them here,
Ooh.
some Spanish, and something we did from a tip from listener
Yeah,
Mark.
we have an experience,
Yeah.
an experiment rather
Yes.
this week that we're crying out.
We're going to go over a Milka Max. And yes, I drew out those M's for a reason. And then we've got something that Brian's not going to tell us about, but it's for Cinco de Mayo.
Yes, we are celebrating Cinco de Mayo this week. So hopefully you're watching the video before Cinco de Mayo happens, or maybe on Cinco de Mayo. If you're listening, awesome. You know what? Hope you had a great Cinco de Mayo.
Yep.
Hope you join us on YouTube as well.
I'm kind of
Exactly.
scared because whenever there's something that's secret, it ends up being scary.
No, nothing scary. I bought them. I'm not going to do that to myself. You do that enough.
Okay, fair enough.
So I actually have food experiences for the first time in
Go
like
for it.
3 weeks.
Is it salad?
No.
Even
Bonus. Okay.
One of them involves pan pizza.
better.
Okay.
All right.
So, and I know this. I didn't do this. Pizza in a microwave is not good.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
So
hard
I
to
don't
do.
reheat the pizza in the microwave. I usually do either like in a fry pan on top of the stove with a lid, or I have a pizza spinner and reheat on that.
Mhm.
I tried something new for me, and I didn't think it was going to work. I thought it was
Cold
going to be
pizza?
horrible. No,
Just
I
like the
I
rest
cold
of us?
pizza too.
I hope she knows
put it
cold pizza.
on a countertop grill, and I thought it was going to be
Like
disaster.
a George Foreman
Mhm.
kind of?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
With the top part on the cheese,
Uh-huh.
and it didn't look great. The top part did get really brown, but oh my god, it tasted so
Was
good.
this,
Yeah,
This
It
was-
really.
crisped at the bottom,
Okay.
it crisped at the top,
All
and
right.
the cheese got all nice and ooey gooey.
this was a pan pizza?
It was a pan pizza.
Okay,
So
Brian.
thicker.
Yes.
What do you think about this? I know what Amy is going to say, so that's why I'm asking.
Okay.
you.
All right.
I'm
Bring it
not
on.
gonna
Bring it
say
on.
We take regular pizza. We take 2 slices and we do that like a panini.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Did you do that, Amy?
Well, not with the pan pizza, but I would do
Ah.
it with a regular pizza.
You should have with a pan pizza.
Well, my grill is a small one. I
Oh,
didn't want to.
That's fine.
So that was one food experience, and the other one I had is I often bring some of our leftovers, especially some of our more
Pungent?
interesting leftovers. to work.
Yes. Yeah.
And if people on my immediate team aren't eating them too much,
Mm-hmm.
I bring them into the bigger break room.
Right?
And I've kind of become known for this, though
Right.
not throughout the whole floor. The whole floor doesn't know it's me. They just know these things happen.
They just know terrible and weird snacks appear.
I think somebody is trying to compete.
Oh no.
There were
what?
2 weird snacks in the break room that weren't for me.
Huh.
And I didn't get a picture of one of them. I can't tell you what it is because I don't remember.
Did they leave a business card for their podcast
They
with
did
them?
not. They did
Well,
not.
at least they're not all the way competing
But the
with
other
us.
one it said it's from Finland. It's a sour and hot candy
Oh.
that looks like glass not smashed, broken, but not fully round marbles. It had a weird look.
Ooh.
It looked glass.
Well, it maybe someone was trying to kill you. I think.
And I can't pronounce it. TYRKISKPEBER.
Turkish Peeber.
Something like that. I mean, I can show the live stream a picture,
right.
but I'll post it on social
And
media.
hi, Sherry. She's been saying hi to us here for a bit.
Of course, I got to try
Amy
one.
and I waved.
I know. I waved first.
So of course I had to try one.
Yeah.
was-
Yeah.
Very disappointed. It was not sour. It was not hot, and it didn't have much flavor.
Isn't it
This
sad
is a
that
great food
things
experience.
that normal people find gross, we're like, oh yeah, that's.
Oh, I
meh."
had far.
Well, I
Far
was waiting
hotter.
for the
Meh.
sour. I was waiting
Far
for the
more
pucker
sour.
from the sour. I was waiting from the pain from the hot, but it didn't even have like
It was. So you're
a
saying it was like
regular flavor.
you're like it was downright edible.
Well, not just edible, but bland.
Well, it was from Finland.
Like a
Yeah,
Minnesotan.
that is
Well, that's
true.
true.
Yeah.
It
It's the
had
skin. It was awfully spicy for
out of
Scandinavian.
3
I
flames,
probably
it
would
had
have been
2.
dying.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell any spice. I could get a
Okay.
hint of sour, but yeah, you're native
Yeah.
Minnesotan.
Yeah.
I adopted the accent, but that's about it.
Well, I have something a little bit shocking.
Okay.
Okay, it's not going to start off shocking. We'll get there.
Okay.
So, a long time ago on the podcast, we talked about the Lift Ridge mini donut cream soda.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And so I
We
had,
drank it.
yeah, we drank it. Yeah. And I had someone at work, very eager, newer employee, was like, hey, I have something for you. I'm going to bring it in. And he brought in, and it was that. And I was like, oh, we've actually already done that on the
You
podcast.
didn't fake surprise.
No,
Good for you.
yeah, I didn't
Mine's
fake it.
honest.
But I did drink it. And I was like halfway through, I was like, ooh, this is like liquid sugar, which sounds amazing, but yeah, I was like, this is kind of a lot. I look at the can. How many grams of sugar do you think are in that one can? And it is one serving.
It's a tall boy.
It's a tall
Mhm.
can though.
But the serving size is one can.
I'm gonna
Sure.
say 30 grams.
Amy?
I don't know. 90?
Oh, wow.
90.
90.
Do you know how much a gram is, Amy?
Two. I don't drink sugared
Okay.
pop. I don't know.
54.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, 54 grams of sugar. 108% of the recommended daily.
Also not too
needs.
bad.
But
108. You
as
just
you
have no
always
more
say,
sugar.
That's based on the 1500.
Right. No, 2,000 calories.
2,000.
We eat way more. Yeah.
Right. Do you
Yeah,
know
so
how much a
that's my
gram
experience.
actually weighs?
A gram.
Paperclip, right?
So the way that it's calculated is if you took a 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter cube and filled it with water,
Mm-hmm.
that would be 1 gram.
Okay. So,
Okay.
yeah, that's how much sugar.
So, is
So
that
if you
like a
think of-
sugar cube?
Yeah, about that
Okay.
of water.
Yes.
I mean, I wasn't almost at the point where I felt like eating a salad, but I wasn't that far away either. So, whew.
But did you take a nap right afterwards?
No, I was at work. Yeah. Oh.
Did you sugar
I would have
crash?
like involuntary napped.
Yeah.
No, but I was, the last time I had that much sugar is when we had the Reese's.
Oh, the
Buffet
Reese's
here,
buffet.
yeah.
That was good.
No,
Yeah.
I would say the Peeps buffet. The Peeps is like
Yeah,
all
but I didn't eat
sugar.
a lot
Yeah,
of
but we ate,
those.
like, one bite and then
I
we're
always
done.
am like sugared out after Peeps.
So my food
Yes.
experience involves a buffet
Oh, okay.
and a dilemma at a buffet.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, I think I know what you're going to say. Okay, go
So-
for it.
I was at a buffet that was a breakfast buffet. So it was actually
Yes.
very limited choices. Your standard breakfast items, but then it had a spread of cake donuts. And it
Yum.
was yum. It was like the crunch donuts, cinnamon sugar,
Mhm.
powdered sugar,
All good stuff.
plain old, and then you get into the old fashioned ones that look like they burst open.
Mhm.
Those glazed. So there was probably like 7 kinds of cake
Oh,
donuts.
Yummy.
It's delicious,
Yeah.
but there's buffet rules about
Well, yeah.
starchy fillers
Too many carbs.
and carbs. And so when confronted with essentially a donut buffet, like how do you approach that?
Yeah, and it does
You
sound
take a little piece
delicious.
of each. You cut them up
Oh,
with
You know what?
sugar
You
things.
might be the monster.
Wow.
Because I'll share the picture.
I also know how to poke the
Yeah, somebody took
I
off
won't
of the
hold it.
buffet half a donut.
And if you aren't from Minnesota, I think this might be a Minnesotan thing. No one can finish a donut.
Or anything that's
There's-
like potluck.
There's actually a Facebook group called Cursed Last Bites of Minnesota.
People will have it and have it and
Yeah.
HALV, not
Yeah.
have
Half.
as in eat.
Yeah, yeah.
Halve it
Uh,
until there's a crumb, but still not finished.
you know what? Renee is saying in the chat, donuts don't count for carb limit at the buffet. They're like dessert. So I would have to agree with that in that you should be eating the donut first while you're walking
And
around.
you should grab the 5
At
you wanna
least one.
try.
If it's like a dessert, though, that means I should just take one bite and toss the rest.
Oh my goodness.
And just try
You
all
are
the
horrible.
donuts. So it was a huge dilemma. The other thing is like they're not particularly high value items, but
Right.
on this buffet, it was one of the higher value items.
Okay, I mean breakfast. It's hard to get too fancy.
And for the record, alternate rules were in effect because I was at a casino, which means I'm not paying anyway.
Oh, well, yeah, if it's free.
So
True,
I
free
had like
buffets.
endless free donuts, but it gave me pause, and I thought this is a topic for the podcast.
Now I have to say I was very proud of one of your meal companions who sent me a picture of the cup of cereal with no milk but ice cream in
Yeah.
it.
And
I
you
was
know
very
what else?
proud, very proud.
The waitress was super impressed by that.
As she should be.
She
Yep.
looked at it was Frosted Flakes. She looked at the cup of Frosted Flakes with the ice cream in it, and she goes, "Did you put ice cream in there?" And
Changed her life
and it
for the
was
better.
like, "Yup." And the waitress goes, "I've got one of those cups of cereals that I set aside in the back. I'm gonna do that today."
And would you just still recommend like pure vanilla, or would you do chocolate or any other flavor?
I think if you have something like Rice Krispies, chocolate would benefit. If you have Cocoa Krispies, you don't need it.
True with cocoa.
This was Frosted Flakes and with vanilla ice cream.
I think that
still
works. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Either would be fine.
I was thinking vanilla ice cream. It seems more like milk. Seems
Mm-hmm.
more like the
Right.
thing you would do. But I think you could mix it up depending on the cereal.
Either way, it was a winner.
All right. Who has news this week?
I don't.
I have news.
Okay, go for it.
A news, and I think we're gonna be mad at ourselves.
Uh-oh.
There's a new blizzard of the month. It is May,
Oh right.
That is right. Wait.
and it is the brownie dough
Okay, which is not new.
blizzard. But we did not have. It was the only thing we didn't have that was on the menu.
Oh, I've had it since.
Oh, have you had?
Oh,
some?
of course. I'm a pro.
I have not had it yet.
Daniel.
I know.
Okay, it's not that different from the brownie batter, to be honest.
Right.
I wouldn't expect so.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised, honestly,
Yeah.
that it's not. But what about the other Dairy Queen news?
Other Dairy Queen news
That they are
Oh,
listening
yes.
to
Oh
us.
yes, they are.
Because Dairy Queen, at least the one in downtown Minneapolis, now serves mini flights.
So it's the mini blizzards as a flight as opposed to one
Mhm.
flight.
So you
pay-
get 3, and it's like $1.50 less than if you bought 3 regular mini blizzards.
So for a disc it was, I think from your picture, it was what, like $5.75.
I believe
That's
so.
with downtown premium.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
that's probably gonna be a little bit more in the Midwest.
And you got 3
Minis.
Now, did they group them for you, or do we need to help
I
our
think
listeners?
I think that you got to choose.
Right.
I'm pretty sure. It's a mini at the end of the day, and
Right, but that's why
Yeah.
you should make it a flight. Do
Yep,
like
exactly.
Oreo cheese quake, regular Oreo, and mint Oreo,
Yeah.
or something. Like
I mean,
that.
but honestly, we're half joking with their listening to us, but also they have been listening, and we have said that was in my Dairy Queen song that I did.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So maybe
Maybe.
we're influencing. I don't know.
You know, I
You
was just
never know.
talking. We were talking about $1 million ideas earlier today, and I was talking about mine, which is adding eggs to Chipotle.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think
clearly-
you've said that before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have, and they're clearly not listening.
All right. I do have one other piece of news that I just heard today, Thursday. Mondelez.
Yep.
We know them as making as
The-
the parent company of Oreo, Chips Ahoy, etc. They are considering making a new product. Now, you know how we say that
This is feeling like the match
Walmart-
game.
that Walmart is known, their snack aisle smells like Munchie time?
It does smell like. Munchie
Well,
time.
Mondelez is considering infusing Chips Ahoy, Nutter Butter, and Cadbury chocolate with Munchie time.
Oh, so
Wow.
making
Yes,
edibles.
obviously only where it's legal,
They're making edibles.
but they are, which is probably brilliant because people are just going to keep eating and eating and eating.
Right.
But yeah, so that is something that might be coming soon.
I should add, I had that buffet of donuts
Okay.
the morning after seeing Snoop Dogg.
Oh yes,
So I might have
had the
Yes,
munchies,
you
too.
probably
You might have
did.
had-
Yeah, just
Yeah.
even though you
Just
were
from
a
like
1,000
being-
feet away. Yeah,
just from like being in the room with
Yeah.
Snoop and his
yeah. Everyone
fans.
gets high. Yep.
Oh my gosh. It
I
was-
believe it. I believe
incredible.
it. All right, are we ready to
All
get
right.
down to
I
business?
think we're ready
All
to move
right.
on to
Oh,
these
we have
treats
Pringles.
Danny got from Spain, I think.
And
Yes.
people can't see. Okay, there we go.
So we have 3 types of Pringles from Spain. We
Perfect
have
flavor in every
we
bite.
have sabor jamon,
Mhm.
which
ham flavor.
is ham
Oh,
flavored.
that is not
And-
an appealing picture to me.
And the picture, I know Amy's always a
I
fan.
love the pictures.
This
yeah.
is much like the jamon in Spain, where they hang the pig's leg, hoof and all,
Mhm.
and just leave it up to dry. It is like that, but in Pringle. So the Pringle is suspended.
What's it?
from a hook.
Iberico, something like that.
Yes, and then there is the ham and cheese flavor,
And it-
which looks kind of like a grilled cheese,
with ham,
and it has a toothpick in it with.
with
A
the little
pig.
piggy.
And in this case, the Pringle is just wearing a bib.
Mhm.
And then they actually had ketchup flavored, I
Yeah,
decided to
I mean, we've
spare
had
Brian.
ketchup chips, and it
So
wasn't
I
gonna
went
be
with
anything
it's
different.
new to Spain, but old to America, the pizza flavor.
Yes.
So we're
Well,
gonna
we're
have
gonna try
these
them.
three.
Let's go with the pizza first because I think that's the one that we know.
I don't know
Smell it.
because I don't eat Pringles.
Oh,
But
that
You got to smell it first.
that smells like it's going to be stronger than the American ones.
it definitely tastes like a frozen pizza.
All right, now to me, these taste more like tomato sauce,
It tastes like pizza rolls.
Yeah,
but not even as much. Like I know that the American ones they tasted like pizza rolls. These taste just more like tomato sauce and crust.
I taste fake cheese,
Maybe a tiny bit for me.
like pizza roll fake cheese.
Yeah, we have some American ones here that it'll be
We'll get
interesting.
to those in a
Yeah,
minute.
it'll be interesting to compare those.
We'll move on to the sabor jambon.
Jamon.
Jamon. That is a very potent aroma.
Oh, like good potent or bad potent?
No comment.
Uh-oh.
Like meat hanging in
On a hook.
On a hook.
Okay.
Pungent.
That just stung my eyes.
Tastes better than it smells. For me,
Let's hope.
It tastes very meaty.
it does.
Maybe not hammy,
But
it's
meaty.
definitely meaty
It
and
tastes
salty.
more. I know there's not much of a difference, but it tastes more like Canadian bacon to me. Like if you said these were Canadian bacon chips, I'd believe that. They're not bad actually. I'm not a huge fan of ham, but I like them.
Yeah, these are definitely edible chips or
They-
whatever they are because they're Pringles, and we're not going to have that debate again.
They you call Pringles chips.
I just said we're not having that debate again.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to point it out. They're very salty.
Mhm.
I don't know if I
They're
can eat a
even
lot.
saltier than a regular Pringle.
Mhm.
Oh, absolutely.
Like way saltier.
I mean, the jamon is super salty, but I think that's to distract you from the fact that they have like a leg of an animal and they basically dissect it to serve it to you.
I want
Yeah.
you to inhale deeply on the ham and cheese.
Oh.
Oh, look at the color on the back of the ham. On the back of the ham and cheese, it is American cheese.
Oh,
like
yours is more
powdered.
colored than mine.
It smells like Velveeta.
It tastes like terrible.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
it tastes like Velveeta that's gone bad.
Yeah.
It's like sour cheese.
It's like Velveeta, and you put a moldy piece of sandwich, deli meat ham on it.
Well, no, it just tastes like it's gone bad, Velveeta.
But it clearly hasn't because it's just powder.
That's not good.
I've had worse.
Yeah, I've had worse.
I've eaten worse foods. I don't know if I've had.
I
a
will
worse-
say this: once I swallow it and it's gone, I recover fast.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't linger. It's just like that'll be good. Are we gonna play our game with these three?
Oh, we can do FMK. We can frolic with, marry, and
then
kill
come
these.
to part 2 of the Pringles.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
You ready to go?
Mm. Let's see.
I'm ready.
Go for it.
I am going to actually start with marrying. I'm gonna marry the jamon. That's obvious. I mean, it's a little messy. I mean, the fact that it's clearly like dismembered and hanging. It looks like a meat locker. Like that should scare me, but I love it anyway. So I'm gonna just go ahead and marry it.
I don't think much scares Danny off.
No, and now I have the pizza and the ham and cheese, and I'm gonna frolic with the ham and cheese because it was a shocker and it's unusual, and so that's
Wow.
I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna kill the pizza because I feel like I could have gotten the pizza in America.
Mm-hmm.
The other two were at least exotic.
Yeah. I'm going to go next because I kind of share that same thought of the pizza is not pizza to me. So you need to die. You are not who you say you are. You're a fraud. You're a fake. How
Mhm.
dare you? So yeah, you're not pizza. I love pizza, and you are not pizza. So you're dying. I am going to marry the ham and cheese.
Wow! After that rude first reaction,
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes you learn to love. But yeah. There's just something about it that I didn't love it, but I could. I feel like I could. Um, I'm gonna frolic with the sabor jamon because a little goes a long way. It's kind of like, you know what? I'm with you now, and pretty soon you're just gonna go a little bit psycho on me. I think.
It definitely has
Mhm.
like it's coming out. It's going to be an intense
Yeah.
relationship.
Yep. In the chat, Sherry's bringing out the knives, and yeah, that's exactly where this one is
Which
ending.
is why
so,
I married it,
yeah,
and Brian
that says
did
something
not.
about both.
Yeah.
of us.
Well, you're both wrong.
Interestingly.
Whoa, says the host.
I'm going to kill the ham and cheese because it tastes like spoiled dairy. That's not interesting or fun or exotic. That's just gross. Who wants to? Who wants to?
Yeah.
Oh God. Anyway,
Don't make us answer that.
Yeah.
no.
Just ask us who likes pain. I dare you. Don't ask that.
I'm gonna frolic with the ham flavor.
Yeah, getting down and dirty with
Come
that
on,
leg
yeah.
hanging on the hook.
It's very
Yeah.
salty, which
Okay.
is good for a little while, but it can get to be too much after a while.
And you're marrying the pizza.
So I'm marrying the pizza.
Wow.
The good,
Oh.
steady, tried and true.
This is not. There's nothing tried and true about this.
There
It
is in
tastes
her
like
mind.
pizza
Okay.
rolls.
It tastes like a pizza roll. That's how
It
she
tastes
rolls.
like pizza rolls, and oh, God.
And I'm gonna say, out of all these, I had the strongest reaction on the ham and cheese.
You want another
It's
one?
the one that I kind of want more of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't finish mine.
Yeah.
So while you do that, and before I go get the next two, I'm going to explain what we did with the next two.
Yeah.
Listener Mark tweeted at us an article about freezing Pringles. And the person who wrote the article said it was a game changer. I didn't get the sense that it was as much of a game changer as like freezing Cadbury's or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't understand how freezing or actually said refrigerating. We froze them.
Oh, that's true. We froze them too because
Because we were short on time. But
And
yeah, same
I
concept.
will link the article later in next week's.
Mhm.
Well, go get
Sure.
them and we'll
Yeah, go get them,
speculate.
yeah.
But he said something about it not tasting as fake or paper.
Okay,
or
yeah, we'll
something
find
like
out.
that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so we have both American Pringles and then we have American Pizza Pringles. So we're going to be trying with both of those and see what happens.
And do you think this is really going to make a difference in the Pringle,
Well,
Brian?
I wouldn't think so.
I didn't think so either.
But
I'm
I mean,
very
people are
skeptical.
writing articles about it, so
Right,
let's find
and-
out.
And the moral of this is if you're a listener and you share something with us, we'll do it.
Yeah, we probably will.
And just a note, the guys noticed the pizza design is very similar. There's one difference.
The handle. Let's get these guys open. I
Yeah.
want some Pringles.
I'm opening
So
the regular flavor.
on the European one, the handle is brown. On the American one, it's green. Why? We don't know. Whatever.
Also, in
Smells
the
like a Pringle.
European Pringle, it's like normal colored, and on the American Pringle, it is disgustingly red.
Whoa, yeah, that's
Quick
a
before
lot
they
more.
cool,
Yeah, yeah.
warm up. I almost said cool off. It does change the texture just a hint. It doesn't leave that flakiness on your tongue.
It doesn't make it any better.
I would say it makes it feel a little less greasy. Initially, it makes it a little firmer. I don't know if a Pringle needs to be firmer.
This tastes more like pizza.
Clearly, the pizzas are not the same.
Not at all.
And that's not the freezer doing that.
No. I've had these before. This has a much stronger flavor. I don't know what it is because it's not like necessarily pizza.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the,
A robust tomato
like
flavor.
Totino's party pizza flavor, which is not a great pizza flavor. But
Mhm.
I feel like it's like pizza roll in Europe and pizza roll in America.
excuse me, folks, I keep coughing.
No.
I will agree though that, like I said, it takes the refrigeration or freezing takes away some of the flakiness, which in turn takes away some of the greasy feeling. It said as somebody who loves Pringles, I will say they tend to feel greasy after you eat.
Is this a game changer?
Yeah, I don't think I would feel a need to do these again. Now, maybe we didn't have it long enough. We did freeze it
No,
instead
these
of
are pretty cold.
refrigerate.
These are pretty cold.
Yeah, but you never know because this is science. We're a very, very scientific
Yeah.
podcast here at the Food Scientist.
Earlier today, I had another one of my favorite Pringles, the jalapeno.
Ugh.
They're completely
Mm-mm.
green. It's kind of weird looking.
Okay, quick story. I recently
Okay.
had a jalapeno. It almost
The
killed
actual
me.
pepper?
It almost killed me. People were eating them and they were saying, "Ooh, that's a little spicy," and most people are like, "Nah." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I love spicy things. I should be eating those." So of course they made me open my mouth. Surprise, surprise. And yeah, it was one of the hottest things I've ever eaten.
Yeah, they
And
have
that's
a
a
wide
jalapeno?
variety
Yeah.
on the Scoville scale.
I was surprised because a jalapeno usually is not known to be spicy, and I've had a lot of spicy things here, and this just wow.
If you have the ribs and the seeds, it gets pretty hot.
Well, and like I said, there's
Mhm.
a wide variety based on what soil it's grown in too. Some are
Yeah.
hotter than others.
So I got one that was whoo.
I grow Scotch bonnets every year, and the thing I was told by someone from Jamaica is what you need to do is to make them angry. If you really want them spicy, you make them angry, and the way you do that is you deny the plants water, not to the point that they wilt, but just short of that, so they get near shock, and then you water them, and that makes them super spicy.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Maybe
or as
that's
they
what
put
happened
it,
with my Hungarian peppers last year.
yeah, if you
They got a little angry. I noticed a couple times because I was a little negligent in my
yeah,
watering.
you're a little negligent, your peppers will get angry and they'll be hotter. So that's how you
I
grow hot
enjoyed it,
peppers.
but I was surprised how hot they were.
Yeah, that's how
Alright.
you grow hotter
Well,
peppers.
let's move on to something more pleasant. At least
Yes.
Yes,
for
please.
the Milka Max. Tell us about this,
Yes.
Danny. It's another thing you got for us.
This actually I'm gonna have Brian do it because he speaks Spanish.
Oh, okay. But and you got this in Spain. I
I
take
did
it.
get this in Spain.
Well, I mean, Danny, I don't know why you can't read this. It's caramelo y avellanas enteras. That's
Si,
caramel and hazelnut and nougat is in here with it looks like with caramel as well.
At least it's not white chocolate.
There are 3 M's in Max, so that's
Max.
why Amy was saying
Now,
Max.
do you
Max.
roll your M's?
No, how do you roll an M?
I don't know, but if there's 3 R's, you would roll the R.
Yeah.
Start
it's
breaking
it's
them
a
apart.
Spanish joke. Come on.
All right.
I'm
So
for that.
these are in the classic Milka format of little squares,
You throw my meeting.
and the hazelnut is on top. So that's interesting.
That makes sense.
This is delicious.
This is quite delightful, I have to say.
Mm.
Looking at it on the outside, it doesn't look like there's going to be a lot of caramel in there. There's like a perfect amount.
Mhm.
It's like the little button on top is full of caramel, and it just kind of pops.
I think that's the hazelnut.
Nope.
Oh, it's surrounded. Okay.
I
Yep.
bit the top off. It's all caramel. That's a little caramel bubble
Mm-hmm.
topping off the hazelnut and nougat.
Oh, that is delicious.
This
I'm
is
going to
dangerous.
say,
I could eat all of that.
yeah, look for
It's
these.
a giant bar.
I don't know. We should have looked this up beforehand. Look these up on Amazon. That is Milka Max.
Emphasis on
MMAX.
mm.
And see if you can find these caramel and hazelnut.
We've had a lot of different Milka creations.
Mhm.
This might be my favorite.
I could
we've-
seriously eat that whole thing.
I
And then
think
feel
it's
really
the,
sick.
yeah. I think it's the fanciest.
We've
Probably.
had the,
Yeah,
we've
it's
had, like,
very
the
good.
s'more. We've had
Hmm.
the little funny Oreo one that had the little cookies and the white
Mhm.
chocolate.
Well, some we've even had before of the show, planning to talk about them, and then we realized there's not really a lot to say
It's
here.
just
And we
the
didn't.
triple chocolate. It's just milk
Mhm.
chocolate, white chocolate, and dark chocolate. And if you've ever
Wow.
had chocolate before, you know what this is like.
I think we need more of these.
I think we need more too.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure if I liked it. So,
Yeah, do we have
yeah.
more podcasts to do, or can we just get to work eating these?
Mm.
Yeah, I might be wanting to avoid what's coming next.
Yeah,
Because they don't wanna show me.
No, this is not. There shouldn't be anything bad now. You never know. I have Cinco de Mayo snacks. So I was at the international market. Briefly got arrested. I'm fine now. But all these snacks are things that I would eat. But some of them you never know.
Now, I want to talk about Cinco de Mayo for a second.
Sure.
That's a serious holiday, isn't it?
Mhm. Well,
It's become an amateur drinking holiday.
it is a serious holiday, but we put more emphasis on it here than
Right. It's like St. Patrick's Day. It's one of the amateur drinking triple crowns.
it's celebrated in Mexico, but it's not as big of a deal as we make it appear.
okay.
So the first thing I have here, it is Suckers.
We call those lollipops where I'm from.
All right, Suckers, lollipops, chupa chups, whatever you want to say. That apparently tastes like beer.
Whoa, beer pop.
I
Interesting.
guess it doesn't say anything like that. It says fizzy lollipop fruit flavored. I didn't know beer
Maybe
was a
it's
fruit.
supposed to smell like. Maybe it's supposed to taste like pop.
Uh,
Looks like a beer mug though.
Yeah, it is shaped exactly like a beer mug.
Well, I should take it out of the wrapper.
Yeah. I thought maybe it was a gummy at first, but no.
This is definitely a lollipop. That is a mug of beer.
So
Are
let's
we
see.
supposed to toast?
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, smell.
Oh, okay. This might be the worst thing that we have. I'll admit that.
We have Girl Scout cookies on hand if it gets too
That
bad.
doesn't taste like beer.
No, it tastes like pineapple, right? Am I tasting that right so far?
Yeah,
It
baked
tastes like
pineapple.
fruit.
Yeah, pineapple is a very common flavor in.
The foam has a different flavor.
That's interesting, but I am
What's that?
bringing these to work.
That's not coconut, but you're right. That's different.
So I figured, it's not often you can buy a beer for all your
This
coworkers
has got to be a
at
treat
work.
for the live stream to watch. We're just sitting here sucking on these things.
And for the listeners to listen to. Suck, suck, suck.
You just got that all over your hair.
Mhm,
Amy.
I did. I know.
Okay, so moving on to the next thing. This is going to
But I
look
was starting to do
familiar.
tongue things.
Oh, just in time then.
Yeah.
This is something I have seen these. I've never bought them. They are called pinguinos.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
Those look like
they look exactly.
Hostess cupcakes.
yeah.
But
Yes.
They're named after
Oh,
penguins.
look how much they look like them.
Yes, they are almost exactly, if not exactly. They have the swirl on top and everything.
Break it in half or thirds.
No, I'll break one in half. Share. I'll be a sport.
Do you wanna-
Oh, I might
do you
need a
wanna-
picture later.
Oh.
So yeah, decent amount of cream, just like the other ones.
Yep.
So let's see how they taste. If the taste holds up, I would say about the same. Now these are from an international market, so
Age is questionable.
yeah.
Well, I was saying not as cloyingly sweet. Because I'm
I don't
assuming
know.
it's made out of cane sugar, not corn syrup.
Oh, that's a great question. I
could be
feel
wrong.
like the top little frosting
corn
is the
syrup.
same.
Okay.
I mean, I will say this: the first ingredient is sugar, the second is water, and the third is high fructose corn syrup. So you've got both.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, enjoyable very
Yeah.
much.
You just have like a whole bag.
I
of
do.
cookies down there.
Next, we have barritas. We have strawberry something.
Oh yeah. 4 cookies in the package.
Yes. So they are 2 each.
Okay.
So yeah, these almost look like fig Newtons, but strawberry Newtons, but
They
long.
look like a Nutrigrain bar that.
Oh, there you
opened
go. That's
up.
probably a better description right there.
See it out of the package.
These almost look healthy.
They probably are. It is strawberry, Thank you. Oh, I like these. They have a little bit of not a crunch.
They're not grainy enough to taste healthy, but they're not
Yeah.
sweet enough to taste unhealthy. These are like the perfect tweener.
They aren't old. I mean, they don't taste old, but they're hard. They're harder than a fig Newton, but intentionally. Almost the texture of a shortbread cookie, not as hard as that.
It's the texture of like a Nutrigrain bar,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
but without
Yeah.
the like, oh, this makes me gag because it tastes healthy kind of mouthfeel.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy this.
I wouldn't have it again.
No, now they
It's fine.
they do
That's
have
not
different
bad.
they do have different flavors. Do you think that you would like a different
It's a
flavor?
little more strawberry shortcakey.
No, you know what it is? You know what it reminds me of? It has the same flaw as a scone. I just want it to be a little more moist. I feel like I couldn't eat this thing without a drink.
Can I tell you the
As we
little
all go for a drink.
animation here reminds me more of a hot dog?
It does kind of look like a hot dog.
Yeah, when you first brought it out, I thought we were having hot dogs
Oh, in a bag.
Why
in a
not?
bag.
Yeah.
Because you said it's something you would like, and you know what? I wouldn't put hot dogs in a bag. if I was you.
You're the one that gets slot dogs.
Yeah.
You've had
I
a-
do too.
Yeah, it's a
I've
dollar.
had 2.
It's $1. Like anything that you can eat for $1. It's a good value.
Okay, next we have a rebanadas. And this I don't know how this is going to be. This is frosted toast.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I wonder if we like Melba toast. with frosting?
We've had something similar to this in the past.
Oh, wow. It really is like
Yeah,
It looks like an Uncrustable.
a little bit, but it has
really
stuff in it.
feels like toast.
Now, For Cinco de Mayo at your work, you're gonna have a bimbo buffet.
We are having a bimbo buffet, not a Little Debbie buffet, a bimbo buffet.
Are these gonna be on it?
They're not these,
Because these are
unless we have
bimbo.
any leftover.
I
This
think
is
we're about to make a mess.
well,
Oh my, yep.
well.
Studio's
I would like-
going down.
I'd like to make a mess with this bimbo. Hand some over.
Hang on.
Thank you.
I'm a little worried what this frosting is.
Be a lot worried.
Oh, whoa, smell.
I already ate. It's like they took bread and toasted it, but it's not quite. It's cross between toasted and petrified.
Yeah, it's Melba.
It's
Toast.
Melba
No.
toast, but it's the size of a regular slice of bread. And then they just put frosting in it.
Yeah.
This seems like a sandwich.
It's just
you
like
would-
regular vanilla frosting.
This is like a sandwich Brian would invent.
Not even I would go to this
One of my
far.
grade school friends used to make chocolate sandwiches. Take
Yeah.
white bread and put
Oh yeah,
chocolate syrup
We've-
on it.
but we've had the chocolate from the Dutch chocolate sprinkles where you do the
Mhm.
It's
butter.
different
and-
when you toast it and you butter it and you put the sprinkles on. I mean, she'd just take regular bread, put a bunch of chocolate on it, put another piece of bread.
This is like
So this is like that, but with frosting.
That is one of the more interesting things I think we've had here.
and you say that
In
in
the
the
Minnesotanist way I could, because it's
Minnesotans say interesting when they mean terrible.
awful. But unique. Yeah, I would
I
not
don't
buy
want to
these.
dump these crumbs. I'm going to put this somewhere. I'll
Okay.
be right back.
What is this called again?
Rebanados. That just
Okay.
means sliced. So like slice or sliced.
I recommend people try this. Give this to your child.
Yeah.
See what they do. It'll change your perspective
Oh.
on sandwiches.
Yeah. I have one more thing,
Okay.
Okay.
and
Bring
Danny,
us home.
I got this with you in mind.
Oh what?
I did not open it because I feel like the smell might be a little much. It is Fritos.
Is it meat flavored?
It is meat flavored Fritos,
Nice.
flavored of chorizo y chipotle.
Chorizo,
So chipotle sausage.
sausage, and chipotle
Yeah.
Fritos. Way to go, Brian.
Okay, I thought we'd enjoy
Ooh.
the aroma first here.
They
Wow.
smell meaty.
They do. Ooh, the texture of them is very furry. All right, Amy, have at it. Am I wrong? They're furry, right?
They are very powder heavy. Oh wow.
Oh,
That doesn't taste like
Oh.
meat. That tastes like
I'm sorry, everyone. I didn't realize.
oh my God. Oh,
this is terrible.
I think it's one of the worst things we've had.
And I even. I might need a second.
It's like they made
Here I'm
the-
off screen guzzling my Diet Coke to get rid. Eat the Girl Scout cookie. Eat the Girl
I
Scout
didn't
cookie.
think that these would be good because chorizo in a Frito just didn't sound that great. But all day I was thinking,
It
I
doesn't
got to go
taste like
back and get them.
chorizo. It really doesn't taste like chorizo.
I will say
No.
this. The second one was less bad
I'm
because you knew
not.
what you were expecting.
No. I don't know what it tastes like, but it doesn't taste like chorizo or chipotle.
It tastes a little bit like bile.
It just tasted bad.
I need more of this. The
Mm,
Milka.
There's also Girl Scout cookies.
that's
Peanut
I'm
butter.
gonna need all of the snacks that aren't awful.
those were yeah.
Oh.
If
Wow.
you want to see your friends make a face, feed them this.
Mhm.
I might have to bring these to work.
Oh no, these are coming with me for Cinco
Okay.
de Mayo.
Oh, right, right. Yes. Never mind.
Oh.
We
Okay.
are left speechless.
I know.
So thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
If you are catching this video live, or if you're watching it before Sunday, we're part of an auction to benefit Huge Improv Theater. We'll put the link in the description here. You can bid on being part of this podcast. And all proceeds go to charity. So please check that out. Please avoid the Frito, chorizo, and chipotle because they are
Oh, no,
awful.
They're just not good.
But
Oh.
thanks for watching.
But yes, thank
Or
you
listening.
so much
Watching,
for
thanks for
watching, listening,
listening.
being part of this.
Leave us a review on any of the social platforms.
However you
We
want.
love
We'd love to hear
those.
back from you.
Our numbers have been growing every
Yeah,
week.
we have.
So thank you, everybody.
But we just appreciate you being here. So have a great week, everyone.
We
Bye-bye.
love you.